Right, Wi-Fi too, exactly. Hello, Sophia.
Hi.
Hi, welcome in. Are you here for advice or level up advice?
It's advice because, like, I'm just sorry, my voice, I'm really sick, but it's
Okay,
just
hold on one
advice.
second. Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yeah. There's this guy that I have been talking to. Like, for me, like, when I first started talking to a guy, like, I set my standard, my boundaries from the front. Like, I'm not about to talk to you for 2, 3 months, and then we just chit chatting, and then you do not know if you want to be with me, and I'm not about to call a man, my man, who has not initiated that or made the effort for me to be with you.
Hmm.
So I told this guy that, and mind you, he's way older. I'm 23. He's 36.
Hmm.
But I have my life together. I have a job.
Hmm.
I do stuff for myself. Like, I do good things for myself. I take myself on nice trips. I pay for this. So if you're coming in my life, you're gonna be in my life to make my life easier. So
Hmm.
this guy, we've been talking, and then I told him what my love language is. He has not like met effort. Like, he will know I have a bad day. I'll tell him, oh, my day was bad. He will not be like, okay, what can I do to make it better? No flowers, no nothing. And last week, it was my graduation. This man did not buy me flowers, didn't do anything for me. And then me, I'm not gonna ask you to do anything for me. You're a man. And then all my friends, my close friends, even my guy's friend would send stuff without me asking. But him, no. And he was like, oh, I posted you on Instagram. I don't care. I don't care about you posting me on Instagram. My friends
Hmm.
and stuff do that for me. Posting me
Hmm.
on Instagram is nothing. And we kind of talk about it. And then today, I'm like, he's on his last straw with me because I'm not. Why am I talking to you? You're like taking up space. You're not doing anything for me. And today I was like, hey, how are you? And then it was just to test him. I've already took care of my bills. I was like, can you do me a favor? He's like, what's up? He's like, can you pay my phone bill? He was like, how much is it? I'm like, 180. He has not responded and been like 3 hours. I'm like, do I say something or do I just leave?
Hun, ma'am,
Hmm.
sis, uh, can we stop? Can we stop the foolishness? This some BS. You 22, talking to a 36-year-old. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like you think that he's playing you. You playing games.
Hmm.
Talking about he gotta send your love language is flowers, and he gotta send you flowers because you graduated, and or you was having a bad day, and he gotta send you flowers. What the flowers gonna do
True.
for your bad day? He ain't caused
Right.
the bad day,
And I'm
and
sure.
he's not your man. He is not your man, though. You're talking to him, and so why are we sitting here expecting a dude to do something in the talking stage? This is for relationship stage. If he was gonna do something,
I agree.
like,
I
what is you
agree.
talking about?
Yeah,
Sending him
all
some
those
flower.
things. All of those things are nice, and you would appreciate it if it happened, but it's not a
Yeah,
prerequisite. It's
it's
not
not a
your
requirement. It
it's
shouldn't
not
be a
there for that.
requirement
No,
for
that's
a man that you're
and then
talking
again,
to.
yes, let's go there. Like you talking to this man, you just said her words. I don't claim them or whatever, and
Hmm.
we're gonna just be talking and all that. But then you dry begging, and you got all this entitlement and expectations from a man who's not even your man. Like like that doesn't make sense. Like you're building up the wall so high, and I'm sure he probably got a whiff of this entitlement and
Right.
started to peel back a little bit because it's crazy. That's a lot of expectations for somebody that's not your man. Y'all said y'all talking, so
So
why would he have to do any of that? Like, to be quite honest with you, like
and then she's in a rush. She said, "Oh, I can't be talking to a man in 2 to 3 months." Okay, like she can't be in that talking stage for that long. You need to tell me that we together and all of that. What is
no,
you
but
rushing for?
right. And then it's it's how is he gonna tell her that she's together by spending his money on her?
Right. That's how she thinks that they together. I guess if he start paying her phone bill, that 180. How is
Uh,
you one person on the
oh,
plan?
180. Like,
How
get
is your
out of
phone
here.
bill 180?
See
Male.
these little girls, man. These little girls be thinking they so quick and slick, and they got all the game. Like, and anybody would know that goddamn well that your one phone ain't
One
180.
phone, one line on the phone is not no 180. You trying to having to pay for a family plan?
Right.
And then he said
Slick.
that I was gonna test him. I already
See?
paid it,
The
but I
games.
want to see if he'll pay it.
See,
Why are
that's
you
the
playing games? And he
Yeah.
probably got a whip
Yeah.
for this.
See, the dry begging
games.
entitlement. You're playing. Like, and you acting young and entitled, and he's older, probably more mature. Probably,
Right.
I would hope he was more mature. And it's just something, that's just not a good combination. Like, slow down with your expectations and your entitlement, for the lack of a better word. Like, you feel like he's supposed to do this. And again, y'all talking, he don't owe you anything. Like, he doesn't. If he did it, then it would be good. Kudos to him.
That's
Maybe you would
cool.
proceed, and maybe whatever. But he doesn't, like, he doing you this big disservice. No, he's not. Like,
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything, my love, Sophia. He's not. And let me ask you, and you need to be very honest with me. Did you give it up in the very beginning? Did you give out the
No,
cookie?
he has not even met me. No, he has not even met me. No,
Look
at
how
that.
Ashley looking.
I have not.
Like, so wait a minute.
He's never met you?
Like, so he live in Texas. I'm in Iowa, and then for me, I'm like, so when I told him, like, so how is the business gonna work? He was like, I'm gonna come see you and stuff. And then now he was like, for me, I'm not gonna ask a guy to see you, and I'm not gonna make the first move go to see you. You're gonna make the plans and come here for me. I'm not gonna fly to go see you. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna come see you. Like, we talk, we get to know each other. So
Hold on,
he's supposed to
Sophia.
come.
So y'all were on the phone for 2 to 3 months talking. Y'all have been
Like,
on the
we
phone
was-
for 2 to 3 months talking. Y'all have been on the phone for 2 to 3 months talking.
Yeah, but then I kind of start distancing myself, like, since last month. I'm like distant. I'm not really giving him same energy, because it's like, why am I? Because now he's feeling comfortable. I'm giving, that means it makes him feel like I don't need to make effort and stuff. So I just kind of like,
Male.
I distance myself.
So did you meet him on a dating app?
No.
So how you meet
So
him?
how did you
I did
meet
not.
him?
Actually, I was on a holiday back in August. I was back home in Africa. He was also back home. I was in a different place, and he was in a different place. And we actually met on TikTok. He messaged me or something, and then from there, conversation carried on, and I got back before him, back to the
Wait.
States.
So y'all
and
both was in Africa together at the same time?
but in a different places, not in Africa, not the same. I was
Okay,
in
so
Benin, and
how
he was
did
in
he
Ghana.
discover you? How did he meet you? How did you get you?
I am TikTok. He messaged me on TikTok, and then, like, when TikTok, somebody view your profile, tells. So it was on TikTok. We started, like, he sent me something, I forgot what it was, and then from there, conversation went on. A week later, and I was like, look, hold on, you seem like a great guy and all, but I'm not looking for male friends at this time. I'm not looking for that.
See?
So, like, what do you want? He was like, honestly, I think you're very nice, and I'm very genuine. I would love to explore and see where this takes us. But I'm also
so
like,
you told him, hold on, Sophie, you told him after a week, I'm not looking for a pen pal, I'm not looking for a friend, I'm looking for a relationship. He said,
no,
okay, I understand.
You said you wasn't looking for
I was just
male
like, what are you
friends?
looking for? I didn't ask him. He told me what he's. I'm like, okay, cool. Sound like we're on the same page. He was like, it sounded like we're on the same page. I was like, okay. And then from there, but I told him straight up, I'm not going to talk to you 2 to 3 months if you have not made any effort or reassurance you really want to be with me. Because a man would talk. It's all about the actions. That was. He was like, I get it. But we're here, and I'm just like, I'm kind of like, I've been distancing myself. But now I'm just like, this is like, it was the last straw for me.
Let me
Have
say,
she been distancing herself from him, or he fell back when she asked him for that 180 for that phone bill?
a mix of both. Like, we was having this conversation prior. This girl, 22, and desperate. Like, this desperation and all the other requirements that you have, like, you speedballing. Calm down, shorty. I'm sure, like you said, the 180, or you trying to, I don't want no male friends. Like, all that, like, he trying to feel you out. All y'all doing is talking. Like you know, we tell you to not take too long or drag your feet, but don't speed or force him into something either. Like, I'm sure he picked up on your desperation for whatever it is, for him to spend some money or whatever. You just want some, you know, you need the company of a man. You seem like you hard up for it. You don't need no male friends. I need it. Like, slow down. You speeding, being thirsty, but trying to act like you're not thirsty. The way you're acting and what you're saying is two different things. The way she's acting, she should go fly to him. She wants to rush through the process. We haven't heard his story, but it seems like she's the one speeding through this for whatever reason that is. Like, she needs to calm down and just let the process go through the process. Like, it seemed like she's trying to get some kind of quick validation or something. Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think like she's okay. Well, she knows she was gonna graduate, and she just want the flowers, or she just want da-da-da, or some bill is coming up, or it's getting hard for her. She needs somebody to do it real quick, and he's not responding to that. So she's saying he playing games and he doing this. As a 37-year-old man, okay, I'm sure he's maintaining himself in Texas. She's in Iowa. His number one priority is not gonna be flying to your little young ass for you to beg him for some money. Like, yeah, I got these. That's just what I'm getting from the situation. It looks like, I said, it looks like she's desperate and she's being thirsty, but she's trying to act like she's not.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? She wanted him to send her the flowers for graduation so that she could post it on social media. Look, my man sent me flowers. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
She want to be all up on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With the flower,
mm-hmm.
Right, with your graduation gown on. Look at me, I got a man.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't bite.
He didn't bite. He's not being forced. He's not gonna get his arm twisted into doing something. Whether he did, I think the interest from him and her is probably waning, and she probably just need to let this go. Ain't no amount of advice I don't think is gonna save her from this. Because if she showed this side to him, I'm sure the interest on his end waned as well. Like, ain't nobody stupid. Like, you speeding, you rushing, you doing too much. You never met this man. He got all this obligation for him. like, I mean, what you gonna do for him if he came at you the same way? I'm not trying to talk, and I need to put in 5 to 10 business days, and woo. It'd be a different story. Like, just chill out. Like, if you talking, it's interesting, it's something you may pursue, chill out, do your thing, go to school, whatever. Earlier she said, I'm doing very well for myself. You just adulting. You got a job and you doing your thing. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay that. There's a lot of people not doing that, but that's just adulting. Let's not overblow you being an adult.
Right.
Like, this young, this is youth and inexperience blowing something that could be decent. I don't know the brother. We don't know much about the brother, of course. She didn't explain much about the brother, but what he didn't do for her. It's like, I don't know, man.
And one more thing she mentioned before, she said her male friends send her gifts as well. So she got some ninjas in the friend zone, ready to move up if need be.
And
or she probably might, if this guy, if she not feeling him, whatever, she gonna try to move him to the friend zone. And this is probably what he feeling as well. Like, you're not trying to be serious.
And that's a nice catch with that, because she probably using that as a cross reference too. Oh, well, my friends brought me with it, get it. You just put me on the ground. You know what I mean? Oh, he's doing this and this and that. That's never a good practice. Never. That'll get you left alone too.
And then the other thing, if everybody else is doing that for you, wouldn't you want something different from a man?
Special? How about special?
Like, okay, the male friends are sending you gifts, so you want your man to send you gifts too? It's just that the male friends that are sending you the gifts, you don't like them. That's why they friends. They in that friend zone, and they'll never come out.
Yeah.
Unless she gets to a point in her life where she is so desperate and she got to move up. It would be the last resort.
Last
option.
Yeah.
So, But let's continue.
Okay, so why can't you cut him off then? If he hasn't done anything, he hasn't proved himself. What is so hard with blocking a man that you never met who has done nothing for you?
I don't know. Like, just the thing. I don't know. Like, it's just like I'm that person that like to see good in people, but I'm trying like there ain't nothing good in this man. He's not offering nothing but like Peppa, like next caller, goodbye. But then it's like I'll say that, but then I will not stand on that.
Yeah, that's the issue. There you have it. You're not standing on it. And he knows you're not. He knows you. He ain't, you could say whatever. Oh, you better buy me flowers. You better call me. I'm never talking to you again. You hang up. And the next day when you're feeling alone or something and he calls, you're answering again. So he knows. So he's not
But
taking
like,
you serious.
I feel like that's what it is. But also like I kind of been dissing myself. Like I'll take like 2-3 days. I won't really text him, pay him no mind. And it's like I could tell him like, sir, like no wonder why you're 36 and this is happening. Like now I see why. Because I'm like, I know I'm not the problem, but like I see why.
Yeah, what is
you're
happening?
not the
But
problem.
the thing is, it's like, how can we blame anyone else but ourselves? We have to take accountability, Sophia, because you're allowing it. He's only doing what you allow him to do. So he can't
What
be
is
crazy.
he
And he
doing?
owe you 36 doing this.
Right.
Why are you 23 and allowing an older man that would be old to you play you like a fiddle when you're 23 and you could be outside in your city?
Not play you like a fiddle.
See,
Why can't you attract anyone around you in your city?
Bingo.
Why do you need a long distance relationship with someone in Texas?
Where I stay is like a very, very small place. And then it's like I've been here for like 6 years.
She
Well, I
knew
go and come
everything.
back. I went to school and then I was done with school. My family is here. So I moved back. It's like
She already
everybody
did
know
all
each
the
other, and
thing
it's like the
in the
guys. I
town.
know it's like I know what I want, and then the guys there is just like it's not it. It's like it's not it.
So you know what?
And you
Okay,
also have to change the way you move in your dating.
No, people, places, and things. See, this is where she's got things twisted. It's not going good for you in your town, but she expects this man to come to her. No, maybe you should move out of your town. Why don't you 22 probably ain't got chick nor child, ain't nothing going on. You can go wherever you want. If he 37, he got roots wherever he at. Or again, what she just said was, oh, small town and this everybody knows everybody. It's just not what I want. Well, what you want ain't gonna move to your little small town. Like y'all got like the world don't revolve around you for the most part. Like your world might, but the world as a whole doesn't. She should be more bendable. As thirsty as she's presenting, like I said, she should have been in Texas already. If that was an option. But for you think it's gonna come to you, like y'all ladies, like that's not how this works, man. That's not how this works. I'm sorry. I'm hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you've been in this town and you ain't find it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 years, like you might want to move. You might want to take your show on the road if you can. You planting your roots and y'all think y'all gonna stand on business and outlast men. That's not the case. Like it's not gonna happen like that. You got to be more malleable if this is something you want. And I'm only speaking to this young lady young ladies in this kind of stanza in life. Like she's speeding. I don't know about homie, but we talking to her. She's the one speedballing right now. So then you should be, again, it's not working for you. Then you should be willing to make the change. You're not going to rush somebody and make it all come to you. This is not a fantasy. And a lot of these young ladies and older ones too feel like that. Like, well, listen, if you stand on business, you planted your roots in town here or this state, well, you're going to have to deal with what's there. If you're not willing to move around, I mean, come on now, this common sense. But anyway, just wanted to say that.
I get you want certain things, but if you over here telling a man at the very beginning, you better do this, you better do that, that's not how you're going to get what you want. That's not how you're going to get what you want at all. You better, I do my own, that's not, that kind of attitude or approach, that's not going to help. Okay.
So like, I never told him like I want this. I just tell him like, I've never even asked him for flowers. It's like I never asked him for anything in my head. It's like, if a man because in the past I've been in a relationship where I didn't have to ask for anything. It's a
You're
man. It's you.
22.
A man. You should support. I don't have to tell you how to treat me. So it's just I told him like from the beginning, like this is like I'm not looking for male friends, and this I said like after two,
See?
three, I'm
So
not
what
gonna
does
talk to
that
you for this
mean?
much along. And after that, I just let him, get to know me, and then but nothing more, nothing less.
Mhm. It's time
And
to
it's
cut
just
him
like,
off.
but
Yeah,
like
I don't
when I
know.
was
I
talking,
just feel like because of loneliness, you're talking to him. Because you're
Mm.
but I was
comfortable,
talking to
you're
other
talking to
people.
him.
I was talking to other
So
people, but
why are you
like he was
upset?
like one that I was talking to, but now it's like,
But if
yeah,
you were talking to other people, how was he the best option if he hasn't done anything for you and all y'all do is talk on the phone? So how is he the best option?
true, he was not a best option.
So,
Hmm. So you're young, and what you have in your advantage right now is your youth. You're 23. You have your whole life ahead of you. So you can get it wrong and get it right again. It seems like you're successful, you're doing what you need to do. You need to travel more and put yourself out there more.
Here we go with
Okay?
traveling.
That would be my advice to
there go
you,
the
and you need
red
to
lip
cut him off
in the
because
backless
he's
dress.
playing you. He's
He's
playing you, my love.
playing
He's
you.
He's
playing you.
Should
traveling.
I
He's
just should
playing
I
her.
okay, last question. Should I,
Mhm.
because I was like me, like sometimes when I cut people off, I don't even explain myself, I just ghost. You will not hear, you
Yeah.
won't have to hear from me again. Should I
Mhm.
just block, leave, or just
Ghost,
leave
block,
it?
delete.
Okay, ghost, block, delete.
Ghost,
Thank you.
delete every number. Delete it. Block it and delete it.
Okay, block, delete.
But
Thank
you're
you.
not ready, Sophia. You're not ready because you're asking me
Actually,
how to block a man and you're young. You should know how to use the block button. So you're not ready
no,
yet. When you're ready, you'll do it, but you're not ready right now. You came up here just to vent, do a girl to girls convo. Okay?
I just wanted to know, like, from some outside of my friends' perspective, somebody else who, like, okay, because your
Mhm.
friends will say something. Sometimes you think it's the best option. Like, I want to hear from somebody else who's not my friend. Like,
Yes.
you know,
Oh, they're
okay.
saying, can you block him right now on the live?
Before she do that, she came up here for a younger woman to older woman conversation, not
Yeah.
girl to girl.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Only one girl in here. Like,
Dude,
come on,
it's
Ashley, cut it out.
a older feminist modern woman to a younger
And I want to
feminist
know
modern woman.
where he playing her at.
He ain't
That's what
playing
I
her.
want to know.
He ain't
Somebody
played her
tell
one
me.
bit.
See, that shit is contrived. That's in your
Where that
mind.
man?
What he
Where that
did,
man
and
play?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Tell me, somebody, please, in the comments, where he played her at. Like maybe I missed it. Like,
Yeah, where he play her at. And then Ashley always suggesting traveling.
yep.
So being a traveleisha, shout out to Thon Lexi,
Mm-hmm.
is somehow reinvents you. Like it gets
Mm.
you out of
Cure all. Just go
like it's a
travel. It'll
cure.
save everything.
Right. It's supposed to cure everything and fix you.
I mean, hell,
No.
you're gonna have to go back to your town and whatever's facing you or whatever's holding you back or whatever. Like I don't understand the travel and all the I was waiting for the open toe shoe and the backless dress and the red lip and all that, which you usually tell these chicks.
So Ashley's telling her to travel now. When in the beginning she should have been traveling to see dude.
That's a fact. And that's why he seems like the best option, because I'm not gonna say he was, but he was the most intriguing. Like she was more interested.
Right.
That's why she can't bang it on him like that. Now she gonna block
Yes.
him here, but go call him later and all
Right.
that. Like
This
she
is for the
wants something
live.
from the brother. Yes, she definitely
Yeah, and
wants
that's what
something
I
that
was
brother was
thinking.
offering.
That's what I was thinking. She started talking to him and she said she was talking to other guys. Now you could be talking to multiple guys and whatnot, but the one that got you, that piques your interest, you gonna forget about everybody else. It's him. And then it was something interesting about him, something that intrigued you. Yeah. And then the problem is she can't get what she wants from him though. She likes him and she's interested in him, but she can't get him to move like she wants him to do and play her games with her.
That's where I was just going. See, that's where the cold game come in. That's why I was going to talk to my fellas. You see, he's inaccessible to her and he's not
Yes.
moving for the BS. That's why she can't block him.
Right.
You dig me?
You like
It's
it.
the same, exactly.
She
It's
like
something
that.
she's not used to. It's something
Yes.
that she's trying to figure out why he's not being
Right.
extra thirsty and why he's not sending me the flower and why he not da. I don't know what's his reasoning because I'm not gonna speak for him, but I just want to show you the cold part of the game. Them other dudes who she mentioned as friends is probably the same dude she talking to are sending the flowers, are sending the woo whoops and kissing the ass and to pay the phone and all of that there. But that's easy accessible. It's 5 of y'all that'll do that, but this brother ain't trying to do that. That's what's making him to her irresistible. So Ashley can come make her delete him and you can do all that. She's going to be calling that man again. I guarantee it. Let's continue.
Can you block him on the live? Can you block and delete while on? Oh yeah. Yeah, we want a screenshot. We want a screenshot.
Okay. So
this
how
is
do
y'all
I
standing on
send it to
business,
you? This is the first time, but no, I'm ready. I could block, delete.
Come on now.
I could block her
him
right
in.
now. I could block him right now.
Waiting for her to
you
block
had one
him.
conversation with a stranger and
Just
now you're
block.
ready
That's
to do
it.
Right.
whatever. Okay.
I can only send it to, but it's done. And then I went to the kid. I was not playing.
I was not
Look.
playing.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Look, she
darling.
stood on business.
I'm staying on business. I'm tough now.
She
with the
got off here
sisterhood,
quick,
look.
Sophia.
See?
I think Sophia
The call
ran
is
back to
that.
unblock just in case
Right.
he called the
Yep.
text.
Right.
She ran back to unblock just in case he called the text. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's exactly what Miss Sophia went to.
Final thoughts.
Ain't nobody stupid. That girl too, desperate, thirsty, or intrigued by that brother. She gonna be calling back. That's all.
Yeah.
She said everything that you need to hear to support that. I ain't putting no extras on it. She got other options. She got friends sending her flowers and all that. But because he didn't, she's got to come in for questions and other opinions to see if she should leave him alone and woody woo. She'll be back on the tip yet again. Like she ain't going nowhere. She's intrigued. She's too intrigued by his lack of doing what she say. He's not bending to her and he's not speeding to her, her little demands and requests. Because what would have happened, cold game. She would have said the same thing she said, I don't want to pen pal and all that. So he would have bit and then she would have put him in the friend zone.
Right.
That's how that works. Like, you know what I mean? If he would have took the bait, then she would have tried to play him to the side and all that. But since he didn't, then she's got work to do. And then she wants his adoration and his everything, his attention and all his energy because he's not giving it to her like everybody else. Just peep the cold game. That's real. But she need to really slow down. She's young. She's too young to be having that desperation, that desperate energy around her. Because that's what I saw. Now, was she desperate? I'm not going to say she was desperate for the pee-pee or the money or whatever. It probably a combination of both. She just wanted that attention on her little special day and she ain't got nobody or whatever. She really, was feeling homey. And the desperation comes in. That's what draws those bad, those bad outcomes that you get are brought on a lot of times by your desperation and what you put out. That attracts the F-19 and them cats to you to play with you. I'm not saying this brother was, because I still don't know where he played her or was playing her at. That's a whole nother topic. But she got to drop her desperation. She's only 22, 23. She's got a lot of living to do and a lot of learning to do. So instead of all them demands and that entitlement, maybe you should take a different approach or whatever was the case. But these kids, they all over the place. That's all I got to say about that. What about you, Queen?
Yeah, and I just want to mention something because I didn't say this in the video, but she had mentioned that in a previous relationship, the guy did do all that stuff for her. So why did you break up with him? Why is he no longer around? Mm-hmm. So you want a man to do what the previous dude did, but you left that dude.
Got him. Right. Look what happened to that.
You got rid of him. So I don't understand that. So anyway, so it doesn't make no sense to bring up the previous dude. Just let him be in the past. Because why are you comparing this guy and every other guy to that previous dude? and whatnot. But I think she said that she went to her friends, and her friends probably told her the same thing that Ashley told her.
Mm-hmm.
She needed, because she said she needed a someone that wasn't her friends to tell her something. So you come on Ashley's show on the internet to get advice about something that is fairly simple. He's like, you just summed it up. He's not trying to play the games with you. Like, she's trying to find out, why is he so mysterious? Please tell me why I can't get him to do what I want him to do. Why is he not playing my games?
See? Never give in to the ultimatums, fellas. Always play it straight. You know, do what you're gonna do. Keep it 100. You know, be you. Don't give in to the ultimatums. And
this is yet another example of Black women self-sabotaging. This is true. A common theme with us. You might, again, we don't know what the brother is like, but you potentially had a good brother, because you not real. I still ain't heard nothing bad about him.
That's what I'm saying.
What did he do, or how did he play you?
Right.
So you self-sabotaging. Yet another Black woman self-sabotaging out here. Could have had you a good man, maybe even a husband, something like that.
Right.
If you even dating for marriage, we don't even know, because Ashley said something about the relationship. Oh, I know I didn't say that. So what are you dating for?
Right. Adoration. Like she, you know, these.
Yeah, I think she's at adoration. That age.
Yeah.
Where that's what she wants. She wants to be able to put it on social media. Like, she's not looking for anything serious right now. She's 22. And once upon a time, women at 22 years old was serious about being married and being in a relationship and being wives. She trying to play for social media. That's what I think she is trying to do. And then later, when she get older and hit the wall, she gonna wish she would have stop. She's gonna wish she didn't play games with this man. Because
Ashley says something key. What she has is her youth, but that's fleeting. Day by day, that's going away. Like, you know what I mean? It's fleeting. Like, yeah, you 23, but you look up, you be 31, you be 30 in the heartbeat. Like, it just goes that fast. You think you got all the time in the world, but at the same time, I believe she should have just let this play out. That's what I think. Y'all could tell us if you know what y'all think, but I believe she should have just let this play out a little bit before she came with the demands. But we're gonna leave that right there. So you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated here. Number one. Leave a like on your way out, sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit that noti bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. We appreciate y'all coming out. You have a good evening. Be safe out there, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all.